Bama gang. Cause we always hit the nail on the head. So check this out, my Miami Hurricane fans. As you guys know, Miami defeated Pitt 31-19. Miami held Pitt to 1 touchdown, and the rest was all field goals. You know what I'm saying? So red zone defense showed up and held them to little to no points at all. Yes, sir. That's a good win for Miami. Keep it moving. Now, like I've been preaching all week, the bounce back, the comeback, the culture, everything's got to change. Now, De'Aaron King did not have a spectacular game, but he did what he had to do. He fought through adversity, everything, you name it. In this game, we had our ups and downs. Now, De'Aaron King threw for 4 touchdowns, but he also threw for 2 interceptions. And I gotta tell you, those 2 interceptions could have easily been pick 6. So that's something that needs to be worked on during practice. But I think Miami got it under cover. I think they'll, work through that and keep it moving. Now, De'Aaron King went 16 for 31 for 222 yards, averaging 7.2 yards per catch. It's pretty good. It's not spectacular, but it's good, and he got the job done. Keep in mind that Pitt is a dominant defensive team. Now, total yards rushing 109 for 42 carries for 109. Now, if you knew Pitt going into this game, Pitt is well known for their defense, their rushing defense to be exact, and they showed up. Now, everybody else was averaging like maybe 55 yards against Pitt. Miami doubled that, so congratulations to Miami. Wishing we had more rushing yards than that, but given the opponent, given the defense, we'll take it. Now, King carried the ball 11 times for 32 yards. Jalen Knighton, 7 for 25. Cameron Harrison, 12 for 24. And Don Chaney added 5 for 18 yards. Now, receiving yards, 222 yards. Will Mallory, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns for 51 yards. So both of them, Will Mallory's catching the game, led to touchdowns. One of them was a 45-yard catch. Following Will Mallory had a 2 catch for 47 yards by Mark Harley. Mark Pope, 5 catches, 46 yards. And Cameron Harrison out the back, 1 for 35. And then you have Jalen Knighton, 5 for 27. So, our receivers, they gotta do something, man. They gotta start getting separation. They gotta start creating space. These yardage is not adding up to the talent. Half the drop balls and catches are not. It's not adding up to the talent that we have in the receiving corps, unless there's something we don't know about. But hopefully going forward into the future, they fix these things, because our receivers got to produce more than they are now. I'm just saying. Now, defense, I'm going to keep it brief. Miami had 3 sacks. Miami also had a total of 64 tackles and 9 tackles for loss during this game. Now, I'm going to keep it brief with the players. If I did not mention a player that you like, I'm sorry. But the stats are out there for you to go check it out. But Gervin Hall led the team in tackles with 8 tackles, 5 solo. Now, Quincy Roche also had 7 tackles, 4 solos, a half of a sack. Basically, him and somebody else tackled the guy at the same time. And, 4 of those tackles for loss. 4 tackles for loss for Quincy Roche. If you know, Quincy Roche also, got the turnover chain for the first time. Congratulations to you, my guy. Now, Amari Carter, 6 tackles, 4 solos, no targeting, no targeting. Congratulations to you, Amari Carter, no targeting. And light-skinned warrior, like Wholesome One likes to call him, Bubba Bolden, 6 tackles, 4 solos. congratulations to all the Miami Hurricane fans that, you know, contributed to sacks, to tackles for loss, to adding pressure to the quarterback, you name it. So Miami handled business against Pitt. Now coming up next week will be Virginia, Miami versus Virginia. So as you guys know, North Carolina lost to Florida State. So for Miami, that, you know, gives some of the teams that was undefeated in the ACC so far a key loss moving forward, making it more possible for Miami to make it to the ACC championship. But we're just going to focus on the games ahead of us, and, you know, that'll play out itself if Miami wins all their games for the rest of the season. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Hit like, subscribe, you know, share this with a friend. Go Canes. Go Canes.